KEMI BADENOCH. Oh, KEMI BADENOCH received reply from the presidency. This matter is going to be a long thing. And the truth is that it's getting to a point where her so-called new people who colonize Nigerians are not going to trust her. You see this prime minister she wants to be. The last prime minister they had, that Indian guy, he was not a talkative. He was working. He was not talking too much, but he was working. But you see this KEMI, by the time Nigerians are done with her, she will forget. Because the thing is, say what is your own thing. You understand? Talk to the government if you want to. But now the presidency responded because she said they stole her brother's shoe. And now this is the response. The presidency said, cock and bull story rubbishes KEMI. The presidency rubbishes KEMI BADENOCH's story of police stealing her brother's shoe. Let us read though. The presidency has described the remarks about Nigeria made by the newly elected United Kingdom Conservative Party leader KEMI BADENOCH as a cock and bull story. President Bola Tinubu's senior special advisor on media and publicity, Temitope Ajayi, insisted that KEMI lied about her upbringing in Nigeria in an interview she had. BADENOCH recounted how her brother was allegedly robbed by some police officers. Reacting, Ajayi took to X to call the story a cock and bull story and called it a big lie. He said, You are a KEMI BADENOCH, an opposition leader and a future Prime Minister of the UK. A journalist asked you about a state of police in the country you hope to govern. Instead of answer the question with how you would make the police more efficient and accountable in protecting the people of UK, you resorted into, cock and bull story of how policemen stole your brother's shoe in Nigeria. Truly, she's so obsessed with Nigeria. Everything they asked her, she must put in Nigeria. Everything they asked her, I watched the interview, she must put in Nigeria. And the guy said, for someone who had obviously lied about everything she said about her upbringing in Nigeria just for the feel-good effect of keeping her new job, how can we be sure her brother's so-called police experience in Nigeria was not another made-up story? Her story of carrying desks and chair to sit in class at ISL didn't add up. Her claim that she had no clean water to drink was a complete baloney for a girl who grew up in an upper middle class family, mother a university professor and father a successful medical doctor who ran a well-known private hospital with rich clientele. So she lied. KEMI BADENOCH, I've told you, this is your BADENOCH. Make you no come bad you enter where you no supposed to know. This one say if KEMI eventually emerge as prime minister in future, she will do everything to see that these rogues never get to Aso Rock again. Not what Russia, Biden, and Macron did with stealing puppet. This one say I swear it's a rubbish story. She only spent her primary education in Nigeria and her father was a big boy. Me, I don't even understand this girl. At that time, when we were not born, that's when KEMI was born. She was, and that year I was not born, and that year I was not born, and that year I was not born, and that year. So KEMI, at what point did you not experience all these things? At least would have met small of the experience now, right? This person say, why are Nigerian bashing KEMI's story and why are they so eager to dismiss her story? Many of us have come. I beg shift. We're talking about something that is real. They asked her a question. You're not asking that. They are not even talking about how somebody is asked a question about UK and she's bringing Nigerian police into it. This one says she simply said what the British people want to hear. That is why they don't take us seriously. Exactly, yo. Exactly. This one say for Reno Omekri, Rufa Hussaini and Aisha Yusufu to have been on the same page regarding KEMI's BADENOCH issue, then KEMI is definitely doing something wrong. You get? Yes, it doesn't make sense. Because for all these people to be on the same page, this one says, so those names you mentioned are the ones deciding for you, right? This person says she's not saying the truth. She's not. Me, I don't believe her story again. Because if you have made your statement, you have made it now, forget about it and move on. But she's on about the APA. KEMI BADENOCH. This one said, why Nigerian government they cry? But let us see, they are not crying. Me, I'm not supporting government. Of course, people know I can never. What am I supporting Nigerian government for? I can never. But you see, this KEMI, the way she's going, they will soon fling her out. Because they will say, for this lady to be talking bad about her own country like this, the day we will now dish her, what will she say? This will say, laugh out loud. Why not take constructive criticism? This is not constructive. Please shift. This one said our leaders should be embarrassed. Embarrassed for what? They ask somebody a question. If it's an interview, she has failed. Though. This one said, I love the way KEMI is serving them hot to pepper soup. I don't like the way she's serving. She's not serving anything hot. They asked her a question. How do you intend to do UK? Because UK, what's going on in UK now? The level of criminality. This one says, I started with KEMI. I stand with KEMI. I stand with truth. Says the way it is. What is the Westerners for you? That's the Westerners for you. This one said everything KEMI said is the truth. Okay. This one said you just prove her right again. This one said funny thing is that they know she said the truth. This one said one thing about Nigeria is they always defend our country regardless of. This one said now this woman fit to now. That is because they are responding to her. To me, they should stop responding. They should stop responding. It doesn't make sense. They should just forget about what she has to say and forge ahead. She should not respond to her again. They should not respond to her again. And this person said, but the police in Nigeria can even still needle, not to talk of one shoe. And if no be say this woman get levels for UK, Niger corrupt system for done the right UK, make them deport her. This one said, the UK government won't see and read this. That's my only joy. So KEMI wins. Who told you? They read. You don't even know. Everything they talk about them, it goes to them. The upgrading picks it to them. This one, the thing is, if you don't like your country, it's okay. It's okay not to like your country. Nobody's forcing you to like your country, but not at every interview. I've watched about 4 or 5 of her interviews. Everything they asked her, she brought in Nigeria. She brought in Nigeria unprovoked. This one say is what KEMI saying true or not? Now why it depends on her. This person said what she said about Nigeria police is 100% true. This one say cry more, brother. I don't support KEMI. However, I love how she's giving to you people to meaning that there are a lot of people who don't support KEMI while there are some who support her. This one say keep dragging then KEMI. This one say imagine talking to someone who isn't responding to you. No. KEMI is responding to everything. That's the funny part. This one said, did she lie? All these Tinubu supporters. Me, I'm not even supporting Tinubu. You people already know. I'm not supporting anybody in politics. I'm not supporting these their political jobbers. No. But the truth is the way KEMI is going about it is becoming childish. Stay with. If you want to do a podcast to talk about all your experience in Nigeria, talk about it. But to say that you will now, everything they ask you about how you are going to take care of UK, you now bring it to us and be bashing Nigeria. It doesn't make sense. So I say there's nobody, absolutely nobody, except maybe bandits, terrorists, and the elites in power that hasn't gone through police brutality. Yes, we are not saying that police don't have their own, they have their own for body. But answer what you would do for your own people. Something is not adding up about her claims. Story, born in the UK and enjoyed her formative years traveling between Nigeria, US, and UK, a cousin of Professor KEMI, yet begged for £100 to return to Nigeria at 16. It's okay. Yeah, you be rich man picking. Don't trend with our rotten Nigeria. Do you understand? I didn't even know she was related to Professor KEMI Joseph. She was looking for £100 to go back to the UK. That's the way some people tell their lies. Whatever it is, it's her truth. Let her tell her lies. Let her tell her truth. Now she's happy. But you see this conservative thing she's leading very soon. Very soon, because she's already overdoing things. They ask you a question, answer the question they asked you. Don't be bringing in your country. because those people too, if you sell your brother, the buyers will not trust you, will not trust